Hello YouTube, Flight Some Guy here, and I am in Kingston, Jamaica. And since I have a couple days off, I have a lot of things that I need to do to get caught up on, paperwork and whatnot. So I figured I'd just go ahead and have a nice little long flight in the background while I get caught up on my paperwork. So I'm in Kingston, Jamaica, and today, in case you have noticed, as a simmer, one of the most popular airports to land at is Princess Juliana Airport in the Dutch island of St. Maarten. And the reason for that is it is the #1 spotting location for aircraft spotting in the world, because the planes come in right over the fence by the foot of the runway where all the beachgoers are frolicking and whatnot, and touch down. And a lot of people from all over the world travel there just to get a spot so that they can be right there when the plane comes in to land or when the plane takes off or whatever. So I figure I'd honor that tradition and take a flight from my hometown or my home country to St. Maarten Airport, TNCM. I'm using FS passengers, so I got my passengers loaded. Alright, let's see here now. I got my flight assignment checklist, and I have my Embraer V-speeds. I'm going to be taking off flaps 2, 195, so I can go ahead and run through my checklist. And you know what? This time around, I'm just going to run through the entire checklist so that everyone can get a good look at how this is done. Even though it's been a while since I've done this. Alright, go ahead and go to my overhead panel. Turn on the batteries. ARM. GPU, I'm not going to bother with the GPU. Fuel is on. Ah, here it is. Emergency passenger lights. Turn that off. Just go ahead and cycle. Cycle these. There we go. Alright, maintenance status completed. Cockpit emergency equipment completed or checked. Electrical panel checked. Fuel panel. I did put enough fuel. APU is running. Yep, I got my fuel. Hydraulic panel. Just make sure everything. 12 o'clock, dark. Those two off. 12 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 12 o'clock. That's the reason why I love Embraer jets. 12 o'clock and dark, and you're good. Okay, I'll turn on the cockpit lights. Okay. Landing gear lever is down. Start stop selectors are on stop. Speed brake lever is pulled or closed. Flaps are all up. Alright, parking brake is on. GPU, I don't need it. Battery 1 and 2 are on. Emergency lights are armed. APU fuel on. APU start. GPU is gone. Never needed it. Nav lights. Where are my nav lights? On. No smoking, fasten seatbelts. Passengers are still loading. Let me go ahead and get my ATIS.
Family airport information, Kilo 1312 Zulu. Visibility greater than 20 miles. Sky conditions, few clouds at 2,200. Temperature 28, dew point 22. Altimeter 2994. ILS, runway 12 in use. Landing and departing runway 12. VFR aircraft stay direction of flight. All aircraft read back hold short instructions. Advise controller on initial contact at Kilo.
I think at this point, I need to set up a good old flight management computer. Alright, programming the flight management computer. Next position unit. Load. And this is one hell of a plan. There's a crap ton of waypoints. Oh well. I know all you're doing is punching in a bunch of numbers and whatnot, but it's really stressful. All right. I think we're cruising at flight level 35. 50. Zero fuel weight is 917. Should be fine anyway. And my fuel is right. 14,000. All that is good. Confirm. Alright, before I go any further, let's go ahead and check to make sure this is good. Map, I want my nav aids, even though I'm going to be over the ocean most of the time. My identifiers, I want my progress, vertical profile, and I want weather. Set this to 12. And then skip through the plan. Is it 12? Yeah. There. Okay. But we're not done. Gotta do a departure. Taking off from runway 12. I'm not gonna insert any SIDS. Alright, let's activate. Let's take a look and see what that did. Alright, and let's go ahead and initialize performance takeoff. Winds are at 134 by 4. Seriously with the baby. And wait. Now I need to look at my V speeds. It's just it's the most awkward part. So gross weight is 108,060. I can go back and do my takeoff. So my V speeds are 145, 146, 148.
Captain, all passengers are aboard, and we're ready for pushback.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard and thank you for flying with us. We now request your full attention as the flight attendants demonstrate the safety features of this aircraft.
And VSF is 207. Alright. I think I'm good with the FMS. So I can go ahead and set this back. Next thing I need to do is do my guidance panel. Oh, by the way, for some reason this billing keeps appearing and disappearing. Not sure what the hell's up with that. Oh well. So go ahead and set flight director to me. Set heading to 12. That's where we're taking off from. Well, I guess I could turn on some music. Play stop music, Control Shift T. There we go. Alright. Altitude. No, that's speed. I'll set our barometer first. 2994. Here's our altitude. We're flying over open ocean, so I'm just gonna go ahead and roll all the way. God damn it. All the way to 35,000 feet. There we go. And set our speed to 250. There. Okay. Alright, at this point I can go ahead and start her the hell up. Start my pushback first. Just make sure there's no jag off behind me. Only another building. Just go ahead and make sure. Taxiing to the other building. Okay, once I get past that white line, I should be good to go. Alright, here should be fine. Alright. Before I start the engine, let's make sure I'm good to go. Everything is right. My fuel pumps are on. I should be okay. And I can go ahead and turn off the music. Control Shift T. Engine is starting up. Let's go ahead and get our clearance to taxi. Taxi to the east. Landing ground, Foxtrot Sierra Golf 54. Request taxi for east departure with November.
Foxtrot Sierra Golf 54, taxi to and hold short on runway 12 via taxiway Alpha. Contact tower on 118.65 when ready.
Taxi to and hold short runway 12 via taxiway Alpha. Foxtrot Sierra Golf 54. Okay. Alright, let's see what this thing is complaining about. We got some lights. Lights are never a good thing in an Embraer. Okay, the parking brake is still on. That's fine. I didn't finish with my guidance panel. Let's see here. Let's turn on the weather radar. Anybody in front of me is going to get cooked. That's fine. Let's go ahead and fire up engine 2. Let's give ourselves 2 notches flaps. And we'll go ahead and proceed with our taxi. Brakes off. I'm telling you, man, I love these Embraer jets, especially from Field Air. The only problem is Field Air uses Wilco as their publisher, and over the last few years Wilco has gotten a really bad name. Because from a developer's perspective, they were putting out some pretty bad products. And Field Air publishes through Wilco. So unfortunately, when anyone sees Wilco, they're like, oh, I'm not getting it. Well, if you see this jet on sale somewhere, this or the ERJ series, the regional jets, the 135 and the various flavors of the 145, go ahead and get them. You will not regret it. Also, these planes, you get a version for FS 2004 also. And these planes can go toe-to-toe with the best that the market has to offer, even Precision Manuals development group. These planes, they don't simulate everything, but they do simulate just about all the systems that are used in a normal flight. And for me, that's good enough. So what's remaining is I'm going to do this taxi. I'm going to go ahead, and when I'm at holding short of the runway, I'm going to do my thrust rating settings in the flight management computer. Now the rule of thumb is to be straight on the line. Make it so that when you're taxiing, pretend as if the taxi line goes through your right leg, which is right about here. And once you do that, you should be right on the line. And how about that? I'm right on the line. Well, a little bit to the left of it, but it's close enough. And once I get over the ocean, you're going to notice that the water looks pretty sweet. And that's because I've been using FS Water Configurator. It's a free add-on, and it allows you to trick out your water. But you need to set your water settings in FSX to max in order to harvest the benefits from that particular tool, and it will clobber your frames a little bit. Let me enable my auto throttle. You know what? I'm gonna wait to engage my auto throttle. I remember what happened the last time I engaged my auto throttle when I'm on the ground. Plane took off like a bat out of hell. Approaching the whole short point. Alright, I'm good with my thrust rating. Let's verify takeoff.
Takeoff okay.
Alright, takeoff is okay. Manly Tower, Foxtrot Sierra Golf 54 at runway 12, ready for takeoff. East departure.
Foxtrot Sierra Golf 54 cleared for takeoff. Runway 12, east departure approved.
Clear for takeoff, runway 12, Foxtrot Sierra Golf 54. Alright. Okay, I'm heading 120 when I take off, so that's approximately east-ish. So I should be pretty much on course shortly after takeoff. Alright, we're clean. I have the auto throttle engaged. Need to be climbing a little bit faster. Let's go ahead and take it up to about 2,500 feet per minute. Got a good climb profile. Almost on course. All I need to do is set the flight management computer, or set the autopilot to take its instructions from the flight management computer, which I programmed earlier. And to do that, I just need to hit FMS. And when I do that, it turns to this color, magenta, whatever. And essentially, the computer is now flying the plane. Now, once it hits over this blue line, it should straighten up and fly the course for the rest of the flight. Alright, auto throttle's engaged. Let's go ahead and increase our speed to about 250. And if you watch this, the engine is going to give it more speed, give it more juice, so I can attain my desired speed. Come off the vertical speed a little bit to about, and I'm watching this right here, about 1,500 feet per minute. That's a good climb rate. And according to this, I'm actually above my profile. But I'm flying over open ocean. There's not much traffic to worry about, so I'm just going to take some liberties here. And I totally forgot to turn on my lights. I'm going to get stinged on that. Oh yeah.
You're now climbing above 10,000.
Alright, I'm going to get dinged on lights. That's no problem. Above 10,000 feet, normally that's when you turn off your lights. And I totally forgot. So... Alright, LNAV is flying the plane now. Let's see here. Weather. Turn on the weather radar. LNAV is now flying the plane. And if you look at the water, ain't that a beautiful thing? Alright, let's let the passengers get up and move about. This is the boring part of the flight, so what I'm going to do now is check my progress. And according to this, top of descent is 1 hour and 47 minutes away. So I only have to check in and monitor my flight every 15 or 20 minutes. Progress. I'm at my top of descent, so all I need to do right click on this bad boy and you can get down really fast. Alright, a little bit behind schedule here. Vertical speed, take it down 2,600 feet per minute. There. Alright. Alright, let's go ahead and ease up on the descent rate. Should slow us down a bit, going a little bit fast. Let's go ahead and level off right here. Level off in the clouds. Genius, flight sim guy. Genius. Let's come down a little bit. 1,000 feet should do it. Whenever you get in IFR conditions, no sudden movements. Keep it nice and level, and you'll come right out of it. Alright. Alright. Let's bring it down to about 220. Whoa! Don't do that. Alright. Let's call Princess Juliana. There we go. Juliana Tower, Foxtrot Sierra Golf 54, 16 miles west to land.
Foxtrot Sierra Golf 54, Juliana Tower, flight straight, runway 10, altimeter 3000.
Fly straight in runway 10, Foxtrot Sierra Golf 54. Alright, we're at 5,000. Let's go ahead and bring her down to mean self altitude of about 2,800 should work. Bring it down. I'm going to turn off the autopilot and bring this in manually like a champ, and turn off the auto throttle. And I made a big mistake the last time. Alright. Idle throttle. Doesn't like flaps. Let's go ahead and get lined up. Let's give it 1 notch airspeed brake. Slow us down a little bit. Give her 1 notch flaps. Two notch flaps. Okay. Bring her down. 3 notch flaps. FS recorder. Record. Okay.
550, exit runway with you. 550, contact ground on 130.0. Foxtrot Sierra Golf 54, cleared to land, runway 10.
You're down.
Gear down. Going at 130.0550.
Clear to land, runway 10, Foxtrot Sierra Golf 54. Okay.
2,500.
Alright. Let's do this like a champ. Damn it, I forgot to enter my V-speeds. Flaps 3. Frames are down to the single digits because of this water. That's fine.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has been given clearance to land. Please remain seated until the aircraft has come to a complete stop.
Okay, my flaps 3. It's a little bit high. Trim up. Flaps 4. 1,000. Flaps 5. Okay, I gotta have a crosswind here. reason why I'm crabbing. That I'm fucking this up like every other flight. 500. 400. Approaching minimums.
arrived at our destination. Ladies and gentlemen, please do not leave your seats.
Let's go ahead and turn around here. Spoilers are out. Spoilers are in.
Foxtrot Sierra Golf 5-4, turn next taxiway.
Let's go ahead and
Foxtrot
turn
Sierra
here.
Golf 5-4, exit runway when able. Foxtrot Sierra Golf 5-4, contact ground on 130.0.
130.0, Foxtrot Sierra Golf. Juliana ground, Foxtrot Sierra Golf 5-4. Request taxi to the gates.
Foxtrot Sierra Golf 5-4, taxi to gate Bravo 5, using taxiway Charlie, Alpha Bravo.
Taxiing to gate Bravo 5 via taxiway Charlie Alpha Bravo, Foxtrot Sierra Golf 5-4. Alright. All I need to do is create a virtual camera, put my ass with the swimmers. Alright, parking brake set. Let's go ahead and turn off the lights.
Ladies and gentlemen, on a wing and a prayer, we have arrived at our destination. On behalf of the captain and crew,
Didn't mean to open that window. Let's go ahead and kill the engines. All my flaps should be up. And I think at this point, I can go through my shutdown. Already powered off the engines. Turn this to stop. And let's go ahead and I know I have a GPU available. Go ahead and turn off the APU. Turn that off. And I'm gonna go ahead and close these buses. They're not supposed to, but I'm gonna go ahead and close them. And then turn off the battery. And that's it, folks. I'm gonna go ahead and record see what the FS recorder looks like from the beach. Flight Sim Guy here. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.